Hey, this is Prometheus, and I want to give you two quick play breakdowns. This is out of the Tom Flores legendary coach playbook. It's out of the far twins and out of the near right formation. I'm actually going to be showing you three formation breakdowns: the far twins and the near formation out of the Tom Flores. But as I was labbing this, I discovered an additional play that I want to go ahead and throw into my scheme. So I'm going to go ahead and break down two screenplays that you can utilize your fullback position to take advantage of it. So let's go ahead and go into the breakdown. Alright, so in this particular breakdown, I want to go ahead and put probably my second running back at the fullback position, or any kind of a good fullback with some speed and some good hands. So Alfred Blue on the Texan playbook, or Texans team, basically has fairly good hands, 74 hands, and is 86 speed. So for fullback position, that's good. I'm going to run this against random defenses. I'm going to use this halfback slip screen. Alright, so with this particular setup, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Foster, I'm going to put him on a wheel route. I'm going to go ahead and take Blue and put him on a wing route. And I'm going to go ahead and, with my pass protection, I'm going to pinch. The difference between pinching the line and not doing anything is getting sacked. So it's very critical with this, because you actually have your both of your guards and your safety pulling to block. You're not going to have any kind of pass protection. The key to this play with this slip string is to get rid of the ball to the fullback immediately. You want to do this against off coverage, because if it's press coverage and you're getting a man cover 2 look, most likely it's going to get eat up, and I'll show that to you a little bit later. Once the ball is snapped, I'm going to watch for my fullback icon, which is R1 on PlayStation, and look for it that to come on. And as soon as I see it, I'm going to get rid of the ball immediately and try to cut the ball up to the field and pinch my line. And I'm going to get rid of the ball immediately. And as you can see, a little shovel pass, and now I'm off to the races. Able to pick up a good 30 yards on that screen. Dump off. Nice block by the running back. Able to pick up a good 9 yards for that. Alright, so one of the weaknesses of this blitz is this type of a look right here. This looks like it's a cover 2 man look, a man coverage look, and what's going to happen is generally a defender is going to get out of there and actually clean that up. So when you're getting a look like this, basically it's going to blow this play up, because there's just always going to be a defender that's going to come down and take away that fullback. My suggestion primarily is to try to actually check out of this play, go into another play, go into a play which would be a man beater, or if you can get rid of the ball, you can always go hit the tight end and out route if he's running man coverage. The only way you're really going to pick up on that is just the tendencies of your opponents. That's why if you ever watch my games, I always go back to the huddle, because I want to try to pick up defensive tendencies by my opponent. But this play is going to get blown up, because you actually have to get rid of the ball immediately with having a slip screen set up like this under center. So smart thing to do, the high percentage choice, is to actually go ahead and check out of this unless you see your opponent actually come down and try to press the people, because even if you do get the ball off, you're going to get tackled for a loss. Alright, so the next play we're going to look at is going to be the halfback screen out of the near right formation. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take probably my second best running back and put him at the fullback position instead of my regular fullback, and pick this play against random defenses. Alright, so basically with this particular play, I'm going to go ahead and take my fullback and put him on a wing, and take my running back and put him on the wheel, and I'm going to add an additional blocker with my tight end and put him in a flat route. So 3 quick adjustments that you can make without really giving any kind of a tell to your opponent. If you wanted to, you could put your wide receiver in motion, and basically what we're going to do is just going to go ahead and take that fullback and hit him. As you can see right here, I was able to go to the house with that. Motion the wide receiver, and just get rid of the ball as quickly as possible. And as you can see, the blocking is just up the field right there. Be able to take it to the house, because it must have been a blitz. And just get rid of the ball as quickly as possible. And I got blockers coming up, able to pick up a good 20 or 30 yards with this play. And as you're seeing off coverage, you're going to go ahead and try to use this play as much as possible, because for the most part you're going to have blocking. You'll get an occasional play here and there by a defender, but for the most part This is going to be a very effective play against any kind of zone coverage. Where the breakdown with this play is basically if you have any kind of man coverage, a cover 2 man once again. So let's take a look at that. Alright, so against man coverage, your opponents are going to be pressing down on your wide receivers if it's a cover 2 man. The problem with man coverage is that it's just like the other slip screen that we were looking at. The defenders are actually going to trail, and they're going to essentially be in a position to actually tackle the running back or the fullback behind the line of scrimmage. So what happens is this play becomes a 30-yard gain and actually turns into a couple-yard loss, essentially blowing up the concept of this play. So what I would recommend is to check out of it. That's the first thing I would recommend. Check out of this play. There's more effective man beaters if your opponent's running man coverage against you. What you could do too is actually go ahead and leave that tight end on that crossing route, or you could put it on a drag route. If it's on a drag route, he should get a free release, able to pick up some pretty easy yards right there. You could leave that slant in, and if he gets it, you actually can pick up some pretty monster yards on the back end of that. And you also have that post route that you might be able to hit if you can get it off. As you can see right there, the defender's right there to cover it. So I just really think that if you're going to go, I'm more of a high percentage player. I don't like taking risks, unnecessary risks if it isn't necessary. I'd rather go ahead and actually go ahead and check out of that play with better man coverages, especially considering I've got half my offensive line that's going to be pulling out of the area and preventing me from giving enough time to actually make the right read. So you can see right there the defender gets in the area with inside coverage, but you can hit this post route if you get the timing right. But in that particular situation, the corner's coming up and making some big plays. So once again, just check out of it when you see man coverage and your opponent does that tendency. So I'll be rolling out basically 3 formation breakdowns of the Tom Flores scheme, but I'll be using this play in my online ranked just so you can see, because I just really like how effective these screenplays are in these formations. And it was just something I stumbled upon when I was actually playing the computer just to try to get my timing down with this team. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you have any kind of comments or any kind of tweaks that you would do to this particular play to make it more effective, please comment. Pass it on to 1,000 people that look at these tapes and look at these actual videos. Once again, I really appreciate all my subscribers and all my supporters. And until next time.